Um, I want to do this live because obviously, like, today's just been completely like fucked up by the Queen's funeral. My shops didn't open till 5. And I know it's only silly little things, but it does get on my nerves. Um, but what I want to like discuss are print. But before I get onto that, no, let me. Before I get onto that, sorry, I wanted to say thank you to Alex. I'm not going to say the second name because I don't know whether they want that or not. But thank you so much. I've now got enough to get my iPhone 7 Plus. So I'll be getting. I'm gonna. Brian sending me a link, and I'm gonna. And I think I know which one I'm gonna get. So thank you. And you know what? I just want you to know, yeah, you made my day. Yeah. Now I ain't been having a lot of luck recently. Not luck, but everything just seems to be going wrong. Like one thing after another, one thing after another. I've got a lot of personal issues going on. And yeah, it really, really, really made my day. And to think that people like donating me money for me to get better equipment, better because that people have been so generous. They really have. And when I say like I've been in a bad way lately, a bad way. And yeah, no, it really, 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 really made my day. So thank you because I needed I needed that. I needed that, and therefore I'm here, right? And also, I'll be going to Brian's this week, 100%. I'll be going down to Brian's and get me lesson, and I'm gonna try and get down there a little bit more because I've got to try and get out a bit as well, because like I'm just wallowing here, and it's not me. It's not me. There's nothing I can do about my situation. So I've done everything I can do. Oh yeah, so everyone that had the email, I think that's the wrong email because my email's bounced back. Don't know what's fucking going on there. But yeah. But really, what I come on tonight, right, is I was talking to Brian earlier on, and he said to me like, "You've made a really good point." Now, I know everyone knows about Prince Charles and Jimmy Savile. Yeah, everyone knows about that. But what is, it seems to be a media kind of blackout, yeah, because this is fact. It's not conspiracy theory. This is fact. And Prince Charles, after Bishop Ball had been convicted, right, convicted of paedophilia, he allowed him to stay in one of his royal residences. Now, in my book, that's the same as what Andrew did. There is no difference whatsoever. Yeah. But one of them, it is our king. He's our king. I'm just a girl from southeast London, yeah, who feels strongly and wants to have a voice, yeah. So and it's this Bishop Ball, yeah. I knew about Bishop Ball a long time ago, before I did this, and that's because I knew two rent boys that were prostituted to him in Lambeth Palace. Very prolific paedophile. People can Google it. Like, it's not a. Now, what I don't get is Andrew maintained his friendship after Epstein had been convicted. But what's the difference? Like, why is it okay for Charles and why is it not okay, like, because obviously Andrew's just seeing that like he can do it, I can do it, kind of thing. And I think that's been the ways of the world. But how it just amazes me at how many people do not know about Prince Charles and Bishop Ball, right? Please Google it. Yeah, Google it. I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but it's there. There's no denying it. Yeah. And it's because he has, if anything, like, he's been friends with two prolific paedophiles, like Jimmy Savile, obviously, and Bishop Ball. But Bishop Ball was like, he's a convicted paedophile. And Charles is allowing him to stay in his royal residences after he'd been convicted. Google it. Not lying. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fucking fact. Yeah? And, you know, I don't... The Queen died last fucking week. Yeah? And we're all still sitting here meant to be mourning her. It's getting on my bloody nerves. Yeah? It really is getting on my nerves. And it is... And this is another thing, right? The people that were queuing up, right, to get into that place, like, you know, were they not scared of terror? I mean, if she's meant to be our most beloved, like, queen, and she's in that box, yeah, what, like, was there no, it didn't seem to be that there was no fear of terrorism. Like, it was, and all these people were filing past, and it was, and I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, like, it was just weird. And I did not believe the BBC as well when they was interviewing people with kids, yeah, saying that they've been standing there for 15 hours. Please, if any of you got kids about 8 or 9 years of age and you're standing in a queue for 15 hours just to walk past a fucking box, you know, I believe that they, I don't know, I mean, I know people respected her, but it's the older generation as well. It's the older generation, but it's, you know, she's gone now. So, like, to me, yeah, I don't think Charles should take that throne, because at the very, very least, he's got a very, very, very poor judgment of character, because he seems to always, you know, there's been quite a few scandals about him over the years, and a lot of cover-ups. Yeah, a lot of cover-ups. So that's it's just because now he's king, it just changes everything. It does change everything. Like, at least the Queen was like regal, and just him. He's a fucking joke, mate. An absolute joke. And it's no secret that he was very good friends with Jimmy Savile. No secret that Prince Philip was very good friends with Jimmy Savile. But Bishop Ball always don't get a mention. And I don't understand that. I don't get that, because what did Andrew do that Charles ain't done? And in fact, Charles let him stay at one of his royal residences, yeah, after he'd been convicted as respite. Yeah. And it's they can bury a story if they want to bury a story, mate, because that story got fucking buried. That story's been well buried. It's well, but on another note as well, I did see it in the paper the other day, and this is no word of a lie, that Sophie and Edward's daughter, she works in a B&Q garden centre. You know, and shocked me, not gonna lie, but boy, I think they've done really well with their kids, because you never, the only time I see them was on the when they all went round the coffin, all the grandkids were there, And I was thinking to myself, like, boy, boy, what the fuck, like that? Yeah, it must be a headache, but it just seemed like everything was very lax. Everyone had rucksacks and thing, and it just, and when all the grandkids were around the coffin that her body's meant to be in, it's like, and everyone's queuing up for 15 hours just to walk past and pay their fucking respects. 15 hours. Like, you got like, come on, man. Like that and you know, I really do believe that they were putting it on. I doubt if they will for the film. I didn't even really watch the funeral. When I got up, I turned it on because it comes, obviously when you turn your telly on, that's the only thing that comes out. It's a fucking Queen State funeral. But did I see Harry not in military uniform, but Andrew in military uniform? That's what but I didn't really sit there and watch it long enough. But to me, yeah, that's what it looked like. And if that's the case, that is disgusting. Yeah, because Harry, out of all the royals, Harry fought on our front line. Like that weren't a fucking public trick. That weren't a thing. Harry wanted to fight. Yeah, and Harry was quite happy like out there in Afghanistan on the ground fighting. Yeah. Prince Andrew was in the fucking helicopter, never left the ship. He was fine. Yeah, he was fine. Yeah, but Brian said something to me the other day, and to be quite honest with you, I was thinking like, nah, how can that be true? But apparently, and like I said, I don't know whether it's true or not, but apparently, Prince Andrew's our standing king, which means if ever Charles can't do whatever he's doing, Andrew is to stand in for him if Charles is away. And like I said, but Brian's not stupid, and I know that Brian, and when I thought I saw Andrew in military regalia and Harry in a black suit, that didn't seem right to me. That did not seem right to me. But it become very, very, very worrying because like, oh, maybe he's right then. But are you kidding me? Andrew, like our standing king, I still can't get my head around it, but I know that Brian's not stupid enough, right, to kind of take that in without feet. And when I saw that today, I thought, oh my God. Like, it's a bit worrying, really. But don't kind of like quote me as it goes. I'm going to look at some of my messages. I don't know if anyone's been enjoying House of Dragon. Like, that's it. Oh my God, look at stream here. I think it's a wicked program, man. House of Dragon is banging. Oh my God, it is so banging. I'll see if I can get any of my comments. Right. Oh, I've got 60 people. Fucking hell. See, I can only get my comments on my phone, and I'm going to comment to many. That's the thing. I don't really want to talk about Ronnie at the moment. There's no update. I'm not going to get an update till the Queen's funeral and all this bullshit's over, am I? So it's. If you knew about Bishop Peter Ball, then why didn't you say anything, Nikki? Are you fucking... Oh my... Do you know what? These people are absolute idiots. Like... Oh, God. Oh, God. And that was definitely an empty box, I reckon. There's no way they're going to put her laying in state. Like, she should be in if she's lying in state, ain't they meant to be able to see her? Putting her up on a massive, it was just ridiculous. But no, yeah, no, thank you. Oh God. Right. Hide user. Right. Fuck off now. Sell move roads. See, I'm getting a bit smarter now. I'm ready for you all. Right. I was just seeing the comments, but like. Oh, Alex Belfield's sentence. Do you know what? I don't think either of us, especially, know really what to make of that, because I don't know whether he's got 5.5 years. They do make these stories up. I don't really know a lot about Alex Belfield, to be quite honest with you. I know, like, obviously he wouldn't have Brian on his show and that, but I've never seen any of his work or any, so I wouldn't like, and I don't really think Brian's too sure. But it kind of like, when they do something like that, because for me, the stalking thing, right? To me, stalking is like, you have to kind of be outside someone's place of work or their house or their, and that to me is stalking. So I don't know whether Alex Belfield, I don't know. I don't know whether he was actually stalking Jeremy Vine and whoever else they fucking named. But I have to say, I did not, when I watched like what he done with Brian. Yeah, he didn't look like the sort of person that would, like. He didn't even have the balls to have Brian on. So, you know. But apparently it's stalking. They've given up the malicious communications now. That's now they're gone. But stalking, I'm not too sure how you would get 5.5 years if you didn't actually follow the person or intimidate the person, or I mean, it's not saying that I'm very thingy on, but I did think that stalking involved, like, kind of threatening. Yeah, well, yeah. When someone's being stalked, it frightens them. It scares them. Yeah. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but I do know the BBC are promoting the case, so that makes me a bit wary as well. Because, to be quite honest with you, like, they could just tell him to disappear for a couple of years. And he's gone. He'll go. I don't know whether they've put him away to teach him a lesson. He'll go into Cat D. He'll go into a Cat D prison, which is an open prison. Which is still, like, I'm not gonna lie. I hated open prison. Like, for me, it was just, I went to East Sutton Park from Holloway, yeah, and it would nah, fuck that. It runs on grasses. The old prison does, but for someone like him, I suppose it'd be cool. Cat D, you get. You're not put it this way. It's definitely, there's a big difference between Cat A and a Cat D prisoner. So, maybe he got a soft. Maybe he was a fool guy. But for me, he wasn't true, because for me, if anyone had truth, right? If anyone had truth, they wouldn't not have Brian on, right? Because Brian has been saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. And he hasn't just been saying the same shit. He's been backing his shit up with evidence for years. Yeah? Years. Right? Why wouldn't you? Like, it doesn't bother me when I do a live with Brian. I don't know, you know, I'm happy to have him on. Yeah, because he's the most truthful person that like I've met in my little kind of like online journey. Yeah. So that you know, I don't know why if anyone wasn't being used as a shield, wouldn't want to have Brian on. You know, it Sean Atwood, and it's not like Brian wants fame. It's not that at all. Brian wanted to get his story out there, and then like they don't have him on, but then they make jibes all the time at him. Yeah, and that's. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. I really do not understand that. Oh yeah, and addressing the Sharon Gow's fiasco, the video that she done on me, I'm going to address it because, but to be quite honest with you, right, it was she was pissed as usual, right, pissed, lagging, proper lag boat she was, and she kept and it's like I ain't got nothing to worry about from that drunken, dirty slosh bag. Yeah, and I've seen the recording of her when she was trying to grab hold of a cabman. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, but yet again, she done a 47-minute video on that 8-minute clip that I done before you know, when my battery died on my computer. My battery actually died on me, right? So then I come back on again, but on that 8 minute, and it was just repeating itself and. But on there calling me a benefits cheat. Number one, I don't know how she's come up with that term. I'm a benefits cheat. I don't know where that's coming from. And you know, just I can't even be. But she's just a drunken slosh bag, man. She's just a drunken slosh bag. And if anyone wants to go and view the video, it's painful. So I wouldn't if I was you, because it is absolutely. It's so boring. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. So, right. Oh, I've got a friend from Belfast. Oh. Mill Road is a fruit. Yeah. Like. I sold my soul. How have I sold my soul? How have I sold my soul? Just get off my fucking live, you dickheads. Just get off my live, man. Just jump off. No one gives a fuck about yous, man. Let me find a good. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. It was on the news with Bishop Ball. Like, they're saying, why did I not say anything about Bishop Ball when I knew? Everyone fucking knew about Bishop Ball. Yeah? So, fuck off. It's like, and I'm talking about a valid point here, yeah? And they're still trying it. It's quite funny, actually. Oh. Like, is that what Alex Belfield was done? 4,000 emails to one person. That's impossible. What they said, like, see, I don't get this. Like, if someone's annoying you, you just block them. Like, I don't get how someone can be terrified of their life by. And I remember I got a message on Facebook. I can't remember. It was a little while ago. I said to I told Brian when I got it, and I said, "Oh, someone's messaged me saying Alex Belfield is trolling you, hun," and I'm like, "What? How can someone be trolling me and I don't know they're trolling me?" Like, that's how thingy I am about that. You know, all that is just. So I don't understand how someone can be in fear of their life unless someone's actually stalking them or intimidating them in some way. Not going to lie, I did not see the Alex Belfield as the intimidating type. but he's probably been a fall guy for something. Yeah, that name Belfield, yeah, I know. But yeah, there's nothing really I can really respond to on there, and I'm not going to take too much time reading the comments. Because, like I said, they do distract me. But I did feel like I had to come on and, like, at least, like, mention Bishop Ball, because it just seems to have, just been taken out of circulation. You put it in, it comes up, but you have to look for it. And I don't see that Andrew done anything that Charles hasn't done before him, and I call that learned behaviour. If Charles can do it and get away with it, then why couldn't he? But it's just sad that, like, people are just accepted him as king. I don't believe he deserves to be king. The thing that surrounds Diana's death, number one, but that okay, not enough to be able to keep him off the throne. But she's a divorcee, yeah. We ain't had a divorcee sitting on the throne before, like, and I really think it'd be best if he handed it to Wills and Kate, because but with William and Harry, the public have loved them from the day they lost their mother, but I can see a lot of their mother in both of them. They've both got the common touch. They've both got the, they're the new modern royals. And I think it's about time. William, I think, will be a good king. And I think Kate will be a good queen. And Charles and Camilla, like, he's 76. Like, he can't live. Fuck that. Can you just imagine he lives to 100? I mean, come on. Like, and I think, like, after his mum's funeral now, shit's going to be coming out, There's no two ways about it. Shit's going to be coming out, right? And it's not like anyone can stop, because we've got social media. The media might try and squash it, but social media, like, there's people like me out there keep reminding, listen, he's no better than Andrew. In fact, he's fucking worse. Like, his mentor, Louis Mountbatten, okay, yeah, and his father, Philip, like, Charles, and believe you me, I don't hold really that much opinion about Charles, but I do know that he can't be king, because no, he can't be. I mean, he's been I think there was £1 million in £20 notes or something. Yeah, like, there's been so much dodgy stuff out there, and no matter how much the media try and squash it, it's never going to go away, And now he's king, it's going to be stepping it up, yeah. And I don't think no amount of spin doctors is going to be able to help Charles. Yeah, I do not think. And Charles has got a banging fucking speechwriter, that much I can say, because I realised that at the Jubilee, when he done that, when he come on at the end. And I just want to say this: I ain't got no problem with him being with Camilla. I think he should be with Camilla, and I'm glad for them. Yeah, but you don't get to be nah. But no, it's there's been a lot of scandals about Prince Charles over the years, right? And it's been covered up. I mean, even in the Jimmy Savile documentary, yeah, they had handwritten letters from Prince Charles, right? Now, obviously, I don't know royal protocol. I don't know how shit goes, but I do know this: that if a royal writes with his own hand you a letter, that's personal. That's friendship. That. And there was numerous letters from Prince Charles that Jimmy Savile had in his possession. Even one with Prince Charles thanking him for helping him with a speech. Like, and I know people are saying, "Oh, Jimmy Savile, that's over." That's over. No, it's not, because I can tell you something now. Jimmy Savile, along with Epstein, they was all into the eugenics programs. Right? They was all into eugenics, heavily into eugenics. And Jimmy Savile talked the same as Epstein. He talked about seeding the world. What do you think he didn't fulfill that? Like, you know, to have his sperm frozen and like you and these people are all born with the same traits. They're born with the same fucking traits. But even I haven't actually read the story, so I'm just quoting because a couple of people have told me about it. That there's the love child of Camilla and Charles has come forward. And that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. Like that, you know, because the bottom line is that she was a married woman. Obviously, it was a love child before they were together, before they were married, or before whatever, right? But it was a love child come out of an affair, right? So you're telling me that they would not? I don't know how the child ended up in Australia. No idea, right? No fucking idea at all. Yeah, but he's saying that, like, he wants DNA. He's that sure. And it stands to reason like, because if she's sleeping with Charles without protection, yeah, then, and if it was her husband's, which was Andrew Parker Bowles, they would have acknowledged it, wouldn't they? So obviously they've had a love child out of wedlock. I mean, allegedly, I have to say, because you can't really prove this shit until. But then again, I don't understand why someone would. Fuck it. Do you know what? As well, I'm not gonna lie. The guy got a fucking lucky escape, as far as I'm concerned. Proper lucky escape. My, my glasses are all steamed up. I couldn't even see how long I've got going. Oh God. Oh dear. Right, yeah, there we go. No, but I just like I said, I just wanted to come on and just like, but you know, it was just annoying me because every minute the queen, 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 and it's like, look, she died fucking last week, or but even before then. Who knows? No one's ever gonna know, are they? Unless it's in 100 year. You know when they put the 100 year stamp on where they can't, the public are not allowed to know about it until 100 years time, and in 100 years time it will be unsealed. Now that they've done that with the Dunblane, all the Dunblane shit, right? There is a 100 year kind of, I don't know what they call that, but basically that nothing can be released for 100 years, and in 100 years, who fucking cares? To be quite honest with you, but I know that, you know, when the CIA do a lot of you know, when they unclassify documents, yeah, that there's people now that go through them with a fine tooth comb, and they actually go, and you'll get it's like a load of kind of shit, and then all of a sudden there's something in there, and that's how they found out that they had Lord Louis Mountbatten's pornographic collection. The CIA actually had it, so you know, it's just. Now there was something else I was gonna mention, and it would just come into my head, and now it's gone back out of my head. I'm smoking too much weed. fuck. Shit. No, I can't even remember what it was. But anyway, I'm gonna go now because but I just wanted to come and like say thank you very much, Alex. It means so much. It really does. And so I just want you to know that you fucking made my day. Like today's been quite a good day for me. Not because the Queen's getting buried, but because someone believes in me. Yeah, and it's humbling. It's humbling. So thank you. Also going out to my two friends on Facebook, Jane and Lenore. I'll see you soon, Lenore. And you're right, Jane. And well, I think that's about it. There'll probably be something when I come off, but hey ho.